Sometimes, when I look back, I'm amazed at the kind of projects I once thought were promising. In hindsight, this one in particular had the wrong sense of timing, or more precisely, the right idea, just at the wrong moment. If I had stepped into the meme coin space 6 months earlier, who knows, I might be recording this video from a yacht, sipping something irresponsibly expensive. But the market moved on. What seemed like a surefire bet, any meme coin with even a whisper of utility, now looks like a graveyard. Out of millions of tokens, only a handful maintain their market cap, while the rest, utility or not, collapse to zero within 24 hours. So yes, today I consider this project's market potential to be zero. But here's the thing, I've always loved building systems, things with long-term vision, logic, and structure. And while this particular vision didn't take off, I'm still sharing it. Because if I don't, it ends up like dozens of others before it, buried in forgotten hard drive backups that no one will ever plug in again. Some of those drives are collecting dust. Others were stolen or destroyed when war came to my hometown. Left behind in apartments and offices, never to be recovered. So, what was the project actually about? At its core, the idea was absurdly simple. A meme coin is a color. And with that color, you could paint on a shared web canvas. The utility of a meme coin. The number of tokens in your connected wallet determined how many squares you could fill. Every user on the page would see the canvas update in real time, a living, chaotic, pixel war of community expression. But not just any meme coin could join the party. I imagined a tiered league system, because what's a decentralized mess without some structure, right? The first league would be internal tokens, the red MARENA League, blue MARENA League, and so on. Each one tied to a specific color and a meme-style mascot. Pure nonsense, pure fun. Of course, I knew internal tokens wouldn't drive mass adoption, nobody wants to paint with a token no one's heard of. So I introduced 2 more leagues. The Youth League, young tokens under a $1 million market cap. These would lock painted squares for 4 hours, giving underdogs some breathing room. The World League, meme coins with market caps over $1 million that held strong for a few days. Painting with these would lock the square for 24 hours, serious paint, serious territory. But how did coins get into the leagues? That's where the brilliance, or madness, kicked in. Any community could donate meme coins to the project wallet. Based on weekly donations, the top 20 coins were sorted into the active leagues. So if your community wanted visibility, you had to rally. Turn your meme coin into the messy of pixels. And then the real fun began. Each week, a drawing would be posted on the arena, a pixel image made from the league's colors. Users could fill in sections with their token colors. If you placed the right color in the right place, you earned a reward from a prize pool. This wasn't just art, it was competition. And with MARENA, the main token of the project, built on real smart contracts, not just another pump.fun hype, users could place bets. Bets on which team would win a week. Bets on pixel domination. Even prediction-based bets with a small fee, which could help burn supply and drive token deflation. Honestly, the possibilities for MARENA were endless, the kind of token that evolves with the imagination of its users. But as you might have guessed, all of this lived in my head longer than it did on any blockchain. But my thoughts didn't stop at just pixels and paint. The deeper I went, the more I started to imagine a second stage, a new layer where meme coins weren't just colors, they were football teams. Picture this, every coin in the league is now a squad. A tournament bracket is created. Every day, just like in real football, teams face off in matches. Only these aren't normal matches. The players? They're the top on-chain holders of each meme coin. The avatars? Meme coin icons by default, but with wallet connection, you could choose your own NFT image, even rename yourself on the field. It sounds insane. And maybe it is. But in a world where people will spend thousands on a JPEG of a rock, is this really that far-fetched? The core idea of this second phase was to give the crypto community a reason to gather, not around charts or Discord shills, but around actual events. Something fun. Competitive. Social. Most people in Web3 aren't sports fans. But what if they could be the team? What if they could sit back with a beer, some pizza, and watch their meme coin dominate the arena? Football here was just a metaphor, the format could be anything. A turn-based battle. A pixelated fight. Even chess with superpowers. The key was, visual, interactive, token-powered play. Players could have special abilities, unlocked with donations. The game could be chaotic or strategic, but always driven by the community and the token economy. And, of course, MARENA would be at the center. Used for placing bets, unlocking abilities, voting on game rules, creating deflationary pressure with every interaction. Leaderboards would track the best players and wallets, because in crypto, ego is a feature, not a bug. Was it a little bit ridiculous? Absolutely. Was it the kind of ridiculous that could go viral? Also yes. The original goal was simple. Build a successful project, and learn a tech stack I hadn't touched before. The first part didn't happen. But the second? That was a win. I dove deep into Node.js, WebSockets, Express.js, PostgreSQL, Web3.js, and even messed around with Sharp for image processing. I only regret that I never got to the deployment stage. Setting up a production server with Node? That'll have to wait for the next experiment. And yet, I still believe in this idea. Not because it would have made me rich, those days are mostly gone in the meme coin space. But because I genuinely think this kind of project could revive the culture around meme coins. It creates shared space. It gives utility. It invites people to play, build, and belong, even if just for a while. But here's the honest part, I can't launch this alone anymore. Without the easy hype money, the cost, in time, dev power, and mental energy, is just too high. So no, this project was never launched. If you're watching this video thinking, wait, where's the link? There is none. Unless I say otherwise, this was an idea, not an app. And if you do want to use any part of this idea in your next startup pitch, no problem. Just don't forget to drop a donation, and hit subscribe. Winking face. What do you think? Could this have worked? How much do you think it would cost to actually build something like this today?